If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's Toma! Hi, Toma! Good boy. Good boy, Toma.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Ah! I've been sneezing. Toma, my house husband. Oh, hi, Allsmite. Hello. You want Seiji snackies? She's here, but she's pretending not to be here. She is on the other side of the room. Seiji! Get this out. Careless Whisker! You've been sneezing too? I know, I got the sniffly snorts. Me and Toma. Careless Whisker. Oh no. Toma's best house husband. Okay, let me go give Seiji her little snackies. We are across the room. Seiji! Here. Sit here. Here. Aw, that's my little Kiki. That's so fun. Love you. Have fun. She thought she could hide from me today, but I know where she went. Oh yeah, we need to change that one. Oh, that's what that one does. You didn't know, Pedro? You didn't know that one? That's crazy. Alright. I am back on. She has her little snicky snackies. She got some Munch Crunch. I knew I was forgetting something with stream. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna post that in my Discord RQ and the primordial segment. Change the dance party mix to OG. There we go. Got it! I knew I was forgetting something. What?
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on? Zippy. Hello, Toma!
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Me? Are you mocking me?
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Ippei? Like, Teppei?
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
Isn't it the Shogun's will? Yeah, the storm?
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size.
Huh.
But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
No, that'd be childish. Just to take us out? Nah, she doesn't need that. Oh, hi, Nom Nom! Long time no see, how are you? Hello! Why are we doing Raiden's character quest? Because we have to. Because we have to. Yeah, I guess somewhere along the way I must have started it or something. I don't know. In order to do one quest, I had to go to another quest. In order to do that quest, I had to go through this quest. So we're here. We're just doing whatever quest they're currently telling us to do. Whatever. How go? We vibing. Yeah, we're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Getting swole at the gym. Big strong. Yes. Hope it's going well. Is it your training arc?
Oh, yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here.
See, Paimon? I told you. She doesn't need to go through all that effort.
Which would also be pretty scary.
Nothing new.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Is this a first or second character quest? It's gotta be the first.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the Almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Nah, I think she's just a little depressed. That's it, you know? Nothing new for her current mental state or physical state. But for her people to not understand what's going on, that's a valid concern.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
That's fair. I love this man's outfit. This one, Toma? Toma outfit? Not too long ago. That was 4 years ago.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Oh? How'd that happen?
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
Kujo Kamaji's? Yeah, I do like his outfit. It's simple, but complimentary.
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the Almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
Yeah.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
But yeah, there's work that has to be done in the interim before the Almighty Shogun tells people what to do. You can't just sit idly by until you're waiting for a new instruction. That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
Takayuki?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Isn't that fun? I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father, but now, because of all their failures and them stepping away, it is now my responsibility to fix everything. We love generational responsibility given down upon you, then you're not actually prepared to be able to handle all the mess ups that they did. Isn't that great?
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
I did get Yansan. First 10 pull? Really? You only had 20 at the time. Well, congrats! And I hope your building of them is going well.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. It mustn't cause any more issues for him.
Oh yeah, Dumpster Bunny, if you need any more materials, let me know. As well, today's Genshin Day, and you can come over later.
Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan.
Okay.
He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
Takatsukasa clan?
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
You can go ahead and...
If you think about it,
Oh,
both the
hold on.
thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
Probably. Like, did she fully just let the storm go wild? Maybe she pulled out of her control?
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Oh, maybe we can invite her out for a while?
Huh? You can actually do that?
Yeah, we'll go poke the bear, see what happens.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Yeah, she genuinely is, she understands what she's done, right? And I give that to her, especially after we just did the event earlier this month. I got to see her, how she was a little bit more. I don't know. It makes me feel better about her. She doesn't expect people to accept her apologies, but she is trying to make up for it.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right?
Yeah?
Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
A certain fox might have the capability. Alright. Can you do quests when someone is in your world? You could do some, and I don't know which ones we can do. That's the only thing. As I said, you could try. If it doesn't work out, we'll just do it after streamer. Unless you just want to wait until after. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Oops.
My
bad.
time has come.
I'm so sorry, Shana. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No! I'm never defeating the allegations of killing my characters. What is wrong with me? Oh, no. The fourth cryo character. That's the third cryo character. The fourth and select cryo character always gets killed. It's confirmed. Oh no. I'm innocent? It was so pretty. I just wanted to go look at it. I wanted to stand like right here. But it went a little too far. Okay, look, it's not my fault. Okay, it's not my fault.
What? Another bad one?
Someone get the new cryo ship away from Erie. I'm coming for all the cryos. Here's the new thought. We don't need the main character to fight the Tsuritsa. We just need me. Easy. Just send me into Shiznaya RQ. Are you following? And then I could say we're gonna go take a nice little walk around the city. I can help once I join your world at the end of stream. Oh, Pog! Sure. Hi, amigo. Hello.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Actually...
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first? Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm. So tell me, What is the matter?
Big storm. Need a.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder.
Yep, yep.
Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
And the 10-year-old commission really needs her help right now because no one's listening. No one. I know, tell me about it.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
So, she is properly reflecting, yes?
Her power was already on the decline.
Oh,
Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
are you just teasing me?
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Miko, what the heck? You forgot the tricolored dango! What is wrong with you? And the light novels. What is she supposed to do in isolation, huh? Maybe she's being forced to write fanfic now. She's so bored. Who knows?
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
Is she actually just napping and Yao and Miko is trying to make us feel bad?
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Ei seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
But it's her people that she insists are hers and that she tried to completely control them and their wills to live and everything else. So, shouldn't she take responsibility for trying to be such a... what's the word here? Control freak? Dictator? There's other options here.
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her.
But if all of this causes such massive unrest, it would become an issue.
I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
I think I have the right to go check on her, though, to some degree.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
Well, now make that two people.
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Well, if A really wants to make a big turnaround here and she feels any sort of guilt, she would want to be informed about what's going on. Because she wouldn't want to be left in the dark again, like she was before.
I like that answer.
I'm pretty sure that'd be the case.
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word.
Do it for your girlfriend.
Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
That's fair. As long as we don't lose it, right? We're not gonna lose this, right? Uh-oh. So, we're not going to let Paimon hold on to this pass permit. Can I put anything in the tree? Oh, I have a lot to enter into the tree. That was a big difference. Yeah, okay. I did not know I had that many electro sigils. Oh, crazy. Okay, well. Whee! How far is it? Oh, it's way down here. Yeah, we're just gonna TP. Excuse me, pardon me.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
But I am.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Okay, but are you going to actually look at the pass permit, or are you just going to, like, snub your nose at it?
Guji Ei is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Feel free to check with Miko herself.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Well, he wouldn't have this job if he wasn't thorough.
Look how she's pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Maybe that's what's up with the store. I wonder, maybe that's quite a fast pace she's got going on there for that pacing. Huh. Hello, A. Hello.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Well then.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies?
Well, we weren't exactly friends.
We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means.
Just show her the past.
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden.
Oh.
Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
This seems very back and forth. Are you good?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
It doesn't seem to be that way.
What did you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Yeah, is her puppet having like an actual malfunction?
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Interesting.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
True. Yeah, everyone wants to just see you, but clearly Ai herself is having issues. So even if they do see her, that she's quote-unquote fine, if they try to interact with her, I think it's gonna give it away that she's not so fine.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
Yeah?
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden.
Yep.
Please refrain from making me talk any further.
I'm going to assume that after being, like, completely dictator-ish to her people prior, now she's feeling a little guilty and trying to pull out of control. She's definitely reflecting, I'll give her that. But the people aren't used to that.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
It really does feel like that. Like, maybe she's having a... No, the puppet's fine. Are you having
it's you
issues?
too. It's been a while.
Oh.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. Let's just go to the plane of Euthymia. Why not?
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
For what?
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
So, yeah, you are currently working on her? Is it because of what happened? Maybe that's what it is.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time.
She doesn't want the Shogun acting without her express permission now. I
But
get
the
it.
Shogun is still running based on her old rules.
Yep.
I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you thought about making a different puppet altogether?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
That was an improvised line, too. I mean, I would probably say the same thing.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
I think it's kind of fair, especially with how she's trying to change its rules and operational, you know, it needs to happen.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
Okay. How much control does the Shogun, the puppet itself, have of the storms and Ei's overall power? Is she the one controlling it? And if that is the case, that would explain exactly why everything's going on.
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
See? Because people think she absolutely does not want to be bothered. They're forgetting the Shogun and Ei are completely different. I mean, not completely different, but she is in control of the Shogun, and the Shogun is still running on old protocols. I told you! I knew she'd want to be informed. She has the aura of unapproachability. She really does.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Yeah. I should voice Paimon? Oh, no, not again. Not again. They don't know the Shogun and Ei are different. That's true. The general public does not know that. You're right. It's a good thing we came along, though. What I am surprised about is that Yai Miko did not get herself involved. She's supposed to be like the liaison between the outer and inner world of Euthymia, right? Right? Why would she not get involved for Ei's sake? Because if that storm hit Inazuma and it's unintentionally caused because I decided to, decided to disable some of the Shogun's functions, and that she hears about it after the disaster hit, she would be genuinely upset about it, because no one told her beforehand. She could be 10 steps ahead of us. She probably wants us to be involved, not her. She wants A to talk to other people, I'm sure is the case. Or to figure it out themselves. Human Paimon tell A about the storm and chaos.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error.
Yeah.
This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
It seems a little arbitrary.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's
Yeah.
practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
If it works, don't mess with it. I get it. It's probably extremely complex, to be fair. And she's never had to tweak it before? How old is the Shogun itself?
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Or she feels like she wouldn't be as much help compared to someone like the Traveler. Someone new. Yeah, a new perspective. See, I like A. I do. I don't like the Shogun. That's what I think from the past that I always got incorrect, is that she herself is really decently cool and people always just misjudge her because of how the Shogun was operating and being corrupted and being like misled and stuff, right? Until we came in, interrupted it all, and it goes, what the heck is going on? This has been going on this whole time and no one told me? Huh? People just aren't informing her properly.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity? What's it looking like now?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
How about we go for a very enthusiastic walk?
Hmm?
Yeah.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
I was gonna say that, yeah, she needs some nice inspiration. She needs to see her people, how they interact, how they need to function. Maybe a better form of democracy, even, for a new eternity.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
You haven't left in a long time, You might need to see the outside with your own actual eyes.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while.
Wow.
Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
True, true. A's favorite food. Don't listen to the Shogun. Dessert, sweet. Yeah, Raiden's favorite is foolish question foods only for function and fuel the body. Yeah, there is complete different.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Because I'm supposing one of her favorite is the tricolored dango that Yamiko keeps trying to give her.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Oh, man, that's gonna take some explaining.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
All right.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet.
It's been a while, huh?
Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Yuzu? To ice a chess piece person? I'm quite curious as well. Hi there, hello. Did the graphics also recently change on Genshin lately? Because this just seems so much more crisp. Right? Am I crazy? I don't know what it is, but every update, the graphics just seem better. After getting Aeon Sun, it's super fun running as her and destroying everything around me. I'll have to see what the character does. I actually have not seen their kit. Hi, doggy.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Aww.
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Can you imagine?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
Merely rumors.
I appear to have frightened the people.
They are excited. There is a difference.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
It seems like a bit of an overreaction, but you're like you're actually their god, so.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself.
Walk among your people sometimes.
Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
No, just continue.
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
And it's good for the people to see.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
Man!
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Oops.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
For now.
Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Yeah, don't elaborate.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
See, I'm kind of upset that I don't get to see A.
What is this stall selling?
Ugh.
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Oh, do I have a treat for you? We're gonna have some nom-noms. I really enjoy A lot more than the Shogun. It's such a shame. I'm glad I am doing this quest line.
Shogun, excuse me.
Oh?
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today.
Seiji snack? Unfortunately, we just ran out of Seiji snacks. But I will give her some next time you show up. You just need to tell me in chat instead of spending your cute little channel points that you want to give her your Seiji snacks. Yeah. We gotta go and get into her little snack box. Which is why you also gotta do her second character quest. Which we will do then.
Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
He's so excited.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
Not necessarily. You can have sweet milk and stuff like that.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Different types of milk. Oh, hydration check. Thank you. I'll take a sippy. Sippy.
You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Okay.
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
Ooh!
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Okay. I want to try it. Doesn't that sound amazing?
Oh, dango with milk.
Hmm.
I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
Experimentation, different flavors.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with Eternity.
No. She's inspired. Keep going.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Yeah, new inventions are still cool, even for eternity. But it depends on the invention, I suppose. Say they decided to make a gigantic airship, that would be a problem.
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected?
Exactly, because she is different.
Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me.
Interesting. Enjoy a small game? What do you mean? How many gigabytes is it? Is it like 60 or lower? I fear I need him. Dumpster Bunny, oh, you crazy. What? What's going on, Dumpster Bunny? Oh.
But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
That is true. Absolutely. I see why people compare A to Malleus now. You know what? I didn't really think about that, Kite, but you're absolutely correct. They both are put on a pedestal and left there by the people who put them there. The monkey and the random soldier NPC from Honkai Star Rail during the sword dance quest. Ah, you still remember him? Yeah, I was actually, I think, editing some of those videos not too long ago. I don't think I've uploaded them. My bad. But I remember.
So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
I kind of want to try it now. It sounds tasty.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
Can we stop at the same time, eh? This is getting ridiculous.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
He's going to tell his great grandbabies about this moment. Something so simple for A makes the world to him and them and the people she interacts with. A, Paimon, and you drink the dango milk.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
Oh, well. I mean, it's like a little dessert sippy.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
Aww.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Well, maybe not anymore. Everyone else on the street is staring at what she's getting. Realistically, everyone's watching. They're going, is she getting dango milk? She liked it? She's praising it. I want Dango milk now.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Oh no. Oh no, you insulted the Almighty Shogun. How are you gonna feel now, Smokey?
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Okay.
No, Almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Just how dare you insult my Dango milk? Everyone must try it now.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
How did I know? Yeah. Would you like to get another cup? A.
Oh, I would no. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent.
No, just get it on the road. On the road. We're gonna keep walking through the town. You might as well get another sippy.
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
I agree.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Ei Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
That'll be interesting for sure.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
You got a good point. It is something you must see.
Sure, let's go and have a look.
It's a day in the life of a traveler.
Well, you're not wrong.
I'm learning more
Dr.
about
Raiden.
you all the time.
Shogun!
Hi. Hello.
Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Ei Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
See, the Shogun would do that. She has no reason to linger and just kind of enjoy things or read something. She doesn't have that.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Are you questioning the Almighty Shogun? Weird.
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Ei Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
Are you assuming the Almighty Shogun's taste? That's kind of weird, buddy.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
As long as there's not fanfic about you, I think you'll be good.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
As long as it's not the birds and the bees, and she already knows what that is, I would hope so. I would hope so. Look, I'm just saying, if there's some, 18 plus material in there, don't hand that over. Please, I don't want to explain certain things to the Shogun. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Well... okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers.
Oh no, not the isekai dumpster bunny. I was reborn as a Watsumi soldier fighting against the Almighty Shogun.
There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
Okay.
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
enjoying it?
I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
What is it? I want to know. Give me some titles. Come on.
Take this one, for example.
Okay.
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
We were just joking about the isekais. I did not expect it to be real. Huh. Okay. The reincarnation is strong in this one. Okay, yuppers. Reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. It's exactly as it says.
It's so long.
Not the making fun of the manhwas in their long titles. Okay, you weren't. I see. Wow.
Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias?
Well,
surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
Debatable. Debatable.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary. Say it's such a simple life that all you need to eat is something that's so common and simple to get stronger.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
Also because the bookstore owner has the same VA as Tepe. Who is the VA? I want to know. I want to know. It's not meant to be believable. It's leisure.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Fans have no place in eternity. But the concept overall should be technically eternal because this ideology has existed for many millennia. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
Christian Lamont. Lamonte or Lamont? I don't know if you pronounce the E. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So that's what you were trying to spell before? I was like, what is Kai trying to spell up there? Christian? Yes. What is spelling you had earlier? Oh dear. Well, Lamont. Hold on, let me pull something up. Is it French derivative?
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
I would totally read the one about the hilichurl. Can we get that one, actually? I want to read it.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
You're welcome. You're welcome for what? Oh, did you put it in Discord? Did you? Oh. Oh, hey, we can read some of these. Read a leeway martial arts story. Read a daily life romance story. Okay, she'd probably understand that one. Maybe. Read a reincarnation adventure story. Pick a suitable night novel. Martial story? I don't know if you're able to send it. Yeah, did you try to share it here? Because the bot didn't Thanos snap anything. From what I can see, it just asterisk it. So, Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. That's a cute title. The book is a martial arts story set in Liyue, focusing on fighting between different gangs. Ooh! Okay! The protagonist aspires only to become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. That sounds like something I would totally read, actually. The selling point of this story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. The martial arts pros who see the protagonist as their enemy are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Well, they just want to be a novelist. I only recognize it from his work in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I have always wanted to play that game. I have not played Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I want to. It might be something. Zippy. Would you guys watch it? You need to! Really? Yeah, that was a viewer bot. That was a viewer bot. I need to? You guys would watch it? Possum screeching! Someone got and it wasn't me. Yeah, that there is a bot.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
The protagonist has an admirable will. They want to do what they want to do, even if they are good at something else.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to Ei, right?
Yeah? I think this would probably be the better one for her. But let's read the synopsis of all the other books as well. We gotta give them all a decent read, look, a spy. You know what I mean? The chaotic epic that is the tale of...
Are made to be broken!
What are you guys up to? Let's go, Bunny. I didn't get shot. Unlike in Repo. You got sniped before, Kiskia. Get sniped. Get sniped up. We'll add that to our to-play games. We have a lot of games we need to get to. I am celebrating that I didn't get got for once. Not once, but twice. Okay. But you were kind of fed to mobs at one point, and it was not me. Thank you very little. I did not feed you to mobs. Is Inzoi? Inzoi is not a game I'm probably going to bother playing on stream. So... I mean, it seems like a good game, and it really depends on how it goes. But we will certainly look into it at another time. Someone helped me get some resident... I think it was, oh, Chernobyl. So that's one game we have to get to. We also kind of want to re-look at a baby again, even though they are kind of... It's not end of servicing, but they're not making any new content. It's just a long grind. I am slowly but surely trying to level up my characters on there. It's not easy if you don't have a subscription. It's not very free-to-play friendly, putting it nicely. So, we'll visit it again another time. Daily life romance story. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. Okay. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Oh no, not the harems. What do you mean daily life romance? A harem? Are you kidding me? Daily life, yeah, sure. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. No. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. The story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon!
How do we know that? Did we read this entire novel in the span of 2 seconds?
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
And if he had a character training arc in the middle of this and was kind of not the greatest looking when he was young and now is like a very handsome, swole man now, and all the other girls like him now and didn't like him then, and the childhood sweetheart actually liked him all along, she clearly deserves him the most. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. It's a stereotype, right? It's a stereotype. I hope the writer gives her a happy ending. Yeah, I hope she finds a happiness.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
That's so relatable.
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
No, throw that one away. No. And the reincarnation adventure story. She, low-key, might actually understand the reincarnation thing. Just a little bit. Uh-oh, never mind. I take it back. I take it back right now. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thundered Sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. Excuse me, I got the sniffle of snorts. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Let's get the martial arts story. Yeah, I second this one. Guess which book I decided to show her? The reincarnation one?
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
Well, it is true. It does not paint the Shogun in a bad light. It's shown that she's powerful, and technically it would be complimenting her.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Is there a fan fiction out there of someone being reincarnated as Paimon? Or transmigrated as Paimon?
Just as I planned.
Did Hoyo find a fan fiction out in the internet? Okay, I understand. I get it.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
I'm definitely giving her the martial arts story. For sure. For sure. Especially because, I just think the conflict in it is good for her to see. For like an average citizen POV, even if they are talented in one thing, that they should not be enforced to do it regardless, because that's not what they do, etc., etc. Oh, and showing her the will of the people, right? Marshall. You relate the story of life made me a fighter when I just wanted to be a writer.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days?
I thought you were about to name a religious figure instead of Paimon. No! Dumpster Bunny Hole? No, because that was a very specific line from Paimon. I just figured they probably found, one of those stories. More than likely.
Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
Let me see.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist.
But doesn't he seem rather compelling? And this is from the minds of people, so...
What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
Okay, no, that's fair. Sure.
Ei doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all.
She's interested in what she's interested in. Personally, I'm not usually interested in, like, main characters for a lot of stories. I like the, like, third character all the way in the back that appears for, like, one scene for no reason. Because I think they're a little silly. It just is the case. And some people like the main character, and that's just how they are.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind.
That's for sure.
In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time.
In theory. Yeah?
But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change and innovation. And change is, ultimately, inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
Certain change is not bad. Now, if they become Icarus and decide to fly a little too close to the celestial sun, if you catch my drift, I understand your worry.
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change, but I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
It could be little things, you know, that's all. Yeah, we're just here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
That's something, unchanged by time. Yeah, let's take a photo.
Ooh, great idea! Ei's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo?
Oh, she'll love it.
Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Can we get A a scrapbook, please? Can we just do that? She would absolutely adore such a thing. Especially someone who's obsessed with eternity. That's how you keep little memories in a little book. It's so sweet. Wait.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
I think she would enjoy it, personally. Uppies? Uppies.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
Oh, she won't know what a photo means, huh? Well, I don't know. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. But she seemed very confused.
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose.
A photo and a picture are different, though. Because you can paint a picture. Paintings exist.
Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
Moving your body in a certain angles.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Whatever you wish. You can even just T-pose for all I care. TBH.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Me too. I hate taking photos. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Chat, you don't understand. I hate taking photos of myself. I just do. I really don't like it. Is my lurk not working? Hello? So, the Shogun's not working, and my bot's not working. Interesting. Okay. I'm glad I figured that out beforehand. Ain't it fun? We love it here. So silly. We love Streamlabs. Bye, Yuzu. Thank you for the lurk, though. Stinky bite. Stinky little punk. On. There we are. So if you were a cryo character, would you strike the Peter Griffin fall pose? Dumpster Bunny, don't do it. Unironically, though, the next Archon I get has to be the Saritsa if we are capable of getting them. It needs to be that one for me. I need to get the cryo one. And then we're going to trip and fall. We gotta do it. We had to do it. What do you mean? It's tradition at this point, yes? You got a Celestia hurt! No! No! Bot should be working? There it is. Okay. Fixed.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
I think she's naturally graceful and dignified. Relaxed and casual, I would like to suggest to her, but can she pull that one off? Stern and serious? No, we're not gonna do that one. Let's try relaxed and casual.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
If you like that one, go for it, yeah.
Okay, let's get started.
Sure.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
All right. Smile. Well, actually, you don't have to smile. Just be you, you know? Okay, a little bit out, a little bit out. A little. No, I don't want that in the angle. No. Right here. I think this is pretty nice. I would like more of that tree, but the teleporty is right there, and it's kind of annoying. So. Or we could do this and just zoom in slightly. I like this one. Right. Bink. Yeah, I think that's pretty cute. Good job, bud. Did excellently.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
Yeah, well, you can have plenty of photos of other people too if you want to keep them.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, And so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
See, I knew she would like photos.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me?
How about you try using the device for us?
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me?
Uh-oh.
And if she is me, then
She's
who
having
am
an
I?
existential crisis. Help!
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
It's just a bit like you and the Shogun. No, it's just I can't even explain copy-paste to her.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
I personally don't believe so. But so to a certain degree, it does.
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
Okay. When taking a selfie gives me a midlife crisis.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
Your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
Remember that one. There was also that popular saying going around. It's me. Even after all this time, it's still me. Or even after all this time, it's still you. Right? That one's a good one. That was a really good one. You can transform, look different, change your entire wardrobe, your hair, everything else about you. But on the inside, it is still you.
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
It is still technically you.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Well, Inazuma will always be Inazuma no matter how much it technically changes. It's at the core of it, and human beings will always be human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge.
As long as Inazuma still stands, no matter the form it takes, it will still remain.
You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember.
Aww.
But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Yeah.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
I'm so happy. I'm glad. Good for you. You're right.
Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Oh. Hey, can we go see what's up with them? Her character quest gives her a redemption arc. Yeah, some of the events as well that she showed up with, which takes place after Inazuma, and and a lot of other places Traveler goes to. Kind of hinted. I went, oh yeah, hey, she knows she messed up, and that's part of the battle. It's not like she was not unapologetic. She genuinely was, because she knew it was hey, I messed up. I let the Shogun go on too long, unattended, and it got manipulated into ways, and it hurt the people. When I heard her in one of those event quests say something similar to that, and she goes, oh yeah, it is my responsibility, and I should have paid closer attention, I went, I see.
Why is it getting so noisy down there?
She makes a lot more sense. I will not forgive, very specifically, what the Shogun was going to do to Toma, though. That's our Toma. We could have lost Toma. Or us, ourselves. Because Toma would not have been the same if he lost his vision.
Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Ah, so you've heard his name, huh?
Yep. Let's find out what's going on.
Finally getting to actually interact with Ei herself is a lot better than interacting with the Shogun. It just is. In the main story quest, I really wish we got to see more of Ei and not the Shogun. I think that would have made me a lot more sympathetic to her. Right? But I suppose that's what these later quests are for.
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you.
Huh? Oh, wait until you turn.
Huh? The almighty Shogun?
Yep, hello!
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? Hey, I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Is he missing?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Sometimes instincts are correct.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline.
Really?
Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future.
Oh.
So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
What? That was a negotiation? Huh? Bizarre.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Huh.
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
But you could have poked Kamaji about it, being like, hey, this is kind of weird. I forgot if this is the commission that Kujo-sara was mad that they betrayed the Shogun. The Takatsuki? I think that was their name. I'd have to go back. Hold on. What was it? Takatsukasa clan. I don't remember hearing about them, but maybe it was because it's such a longer name that I just, out my brain. It could be the case. But as it's Kujo-sara, it's probably so.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Okay.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
So it's a vassal. Is it a vassal clan?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long.
Usurpers?
I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe something has happened.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too.
Yeah.
But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
Only if you get caught. I could do it though. I'm here.
No,
There's
no
reason.
need.
No.
I'm probably just overthinking things.
Nope. I'm
Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations.
No, not if I go, so they can't blame you.
I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him.
That's why I will take care of this. Don't worry about it.
I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Can you imagine she herself comes with us? Wait, what does she? Oh no.
Let's go see what's happening.
Woo! Can you imagine they're trying to do it, actually usurp the Kujo clan right now? And then the Shogun herself, Ei, in person, shows up? Oh man. I hope that's not the case for them, but I feel like it is.
With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Okay. Awesome stuff. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too.
Who'd win, Ei or Mabuika? I have not done an Atlan quest, you know that. So I don't know Mabuika very well. However, from pure age and experience, Ei. I don't feel like Mabuika has enough experience. And from the era that Ei is from, she's been in wars. Mabuika might be from the War Nation, but she's not experienced the same type of wars that Ei has.
Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Because Mabuika's one of the newer, younger Archons, right? She's not the original. And Ei herself is technically not the original, but she was around. She was around for it. Where am I going? Uppies? Can I walk? No. Up here, up here. Oh, that is way up there. We're not walking all the way there. Not today. Oh, hey, we can go see the Kamisados. Why don't we go? We'll go to the Narukama's shrine first. So this is where they had the meeting. Yeah, this is cooked. Yeah. Woof. We're fine. This is normal. Oh, and she joins the team? Nice.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
For suspicious stuff. Evade detection.
I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Oh.
I sense danger.
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Is this a lot more than what we think it is, then?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Let's go ahead and preemptively do this.
Unleash!
And number 5.
Shine down! Ha! Ha!
The fairy.
Sucks to suck. I don't know. After doing your actual quest,
This is a Tenryou commission base.
Something
I might
is not
become
right.
the Raiden Shogun.
We must remove all those who stand in our way.
No, I do not know how to do this. Not at all.
There is no escape.
I know you can use that, and it goes like on the other characters. So we're, oops.
Let the world
Her
fly.
buff will persist even after you change. Which is kind of cool. 3. I don't know too much.
The fairy.
5. 5. I'm not used to pressing 5. I am so sorry. Having more than 4 characters is trippy. Yeah, the little electro ring. Oh, I see. You got the Inazuma or the electro symbols, right? Around it. So is it like a certain charge? Okay. That fills up with energy particles and bursts from other characters. Ah, okay. I see. So like you can actually tell where the charge is currently at. It's not quite full. Oh, alright. And I guess it does like an extra burst eventually. Once it's full, it gives her own burst max damage bonus. Ah, alright.
Take flight.
Very interesting.
Rest and rebuild.
My will embodied.
5. Okay, so it's just a charge ability.
Shine down.
Yay.
Let my name echo in song.
See no more.
Allow me.
Thank you.
Take your true form.
5.
Oh.
That's what I meant to hit.
The fairy.
Alright, this looks fully charged.
Hi.
So let's
Torn to oblivion.
Finally, hi. The fairy.
Let the world come alive.
energy for everyone else. Oh, that's so cool, actually.
Hold the line.
I see. That's exactly what happened. 4, 4,
Transfiguration.
5, 5.
Do
Wait.
your master's bidding. Illusion shattered.
The fairy.
Inazuma shines eternal.
The fairy.
Come over here, you.
Shine down.
Ah, and now we're back at the start because she just did her little bursty burst. Okay.
It's my lucky
Illusion
day.
shattered.
Let my name echo in song. Yoo-hoo. Ah.
I changed that, my bad. I'm usually better at canceling that skill on her.
Shine down.
Knock, knock. Hi there.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Okay.
Whirling snow.
Wait.
Manifest. By ordinance divine.
5.
Shine down.
We're almost full. Let's heal ya.
Allow me. Ah. May I present?
Get W healed. Okay, Shogun, you're next. 5. 5, thank you. I wish that cooldown to swap didn't exist. I think there needs to be a little bit of a change with swapping. Genshin overall. But I digress. Come on, uppy or down? Uppy. Okay.
Stay back.
Tsukasa.
I will deal with this.
Casa? Oh, here she comes.
Almighty Shogun!
Hi.
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And what is this issue? You speak up?
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Oh?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
And who is going to come after you guys that you're so worried about?
Silence.
Oh.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
A written confession?
Of what, exactly?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
Okay, yeah, uh-huh.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis.
I don't even remember hearing about them in the main story.
These are all falsehoods.
Yeah, so. If anybody should be giving the most amount of credit, it needs to be the Kamisatos.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
Oh, sure, yeah, because he totally agreed and not under duress whatsoever.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan.
Oh no, you're right, Dumpster Bunny. Watatsumi. Yeah, they did a lot. They did a lot. So, what are they fighting over? Ants? It's like such a small thing. It's like the Kujo didn't do much, the Takatsukasa clan didn't do much. You guys just need to pack it up. Who are you to argue with the Watatsumi and the Kamisatos? Let's be real here.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
Yeah, see, I told you he was under duress. He's being held hostage. I knew it.
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
Uh-oh, yeah, now that he can actually see the freedom in front of him. I wonder why. Crazy.
I believe I now understand the situation.
It's the passive-aggressive or passive, you know, threat. He probably did not directly threaten him, but he invited him here to his clan's secret base inside of a mountain. Hired all these Ronin, etc., to stand guard, be like, what you should do, Kujo clan leader, is sign this, claim that my clan did all this, and that yours is over, and that you did all these crimes. We wouldn't want something to go wrong now, would we? It's technically not a direct threat, but it is an implied threat.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
Oh, right. Right. That's because of what happened to the Shogun, right? Like, the Kujo clan was in charge of talking to the Shogun? Is that what that was? Is that who was in charge? Like, they're in charge of, like, security and stuff, right? I think that's the case. Okay.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I
right.
understand this correctly?
It was 3 years ago. Yeah, the 10-year commission. So the Kujo clan is currently in charge fully of the 10-year commission. And the Kamisatos are in charge of the Yashiro commission. I remember now. It's been a while. It's been a bit. And the 10-year commission is Kujo Sara, which she's a part of, and they're part of the police force, and they talk to the Shogun directly. So what's being blamed here is the Takatsukasa clan is blaming everything singularly on the Kujo clan and not taking responsibility, even though both of these clans are part of the 10-year commission. But because he's not the commissioner, he's going, it's clearly more their fault than ours.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Hey, yo. You challenging me?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
You want it? You want the smoke? You want to do it?
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition?
Yo!
Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Obviously, you are not offering your life.
Well...
Where's your conviction, huh?
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryo commissioner.
You want to do it? You guys want to do it? Technically, wouldn't that make me the new commissioner? Wait. Did we technically win a duel against A? Or was it just kind of... Oh, wait a minute. They're like, haha, not today. I don't get paid enough for this. Skill issue, or are you just an old fart? Don't somebody know.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
There you go. Okay.
What?
Kamachi! He's like, I will show you my convictions!
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
Yes, but he would technically usurp everyone else above him in the Kujo clan currently that has caused this issue.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryo Commission.
But it is not your crime. And under technicality, it is not his crime. But...
Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong.
And you did not stand up to him. I see.
But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person.
So, you can't claim ignorance. Yeah,
I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
Oh, speak louder for the ones in the back. Speak louder!
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, There is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Kinda fair.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform.
Alright. I got jump scared by your voice. What? Be scared. What? Are you scared now? I think I would make a great horror voice. So, thank you. Fear me. Tell him.
Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began.
Respectable.
This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless.
But will you indulge it?
But I accept. Come forward.
Oh. Are we just... Are we gonna be a peasant's butt? Oh no, this is kind of cruel. Oh, please don't let it be me doing this. Okay, good.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death.
Is that the VA? Oh, I see.
Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Try again. Well, get up. Oh no, the glasses! It's okay, get back up. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Let's go. Come on. You're not passed out yet. You're just ouchied. Come on, you still get up though. There you go. Keep going. Keep going on. Well,
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
I was
Kujo
good
Kamaji
conviction.
is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him.
And if you don't do it right, I will know.
You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Also, I didn't know his VA was Ricky from Skate Affinity. Excuse me. And yes, I had to have seen Skate Affinity. Thank you very little.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
'Cause you didn't step up to the plate. That's for certain.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment,
Ooh, what a great comparison. I love that. I love that. She was like, you were trying to gaslight the scenario. And I know.
You will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
You know, it's great being on her side. It's great. I like this. Going against her was certainly annoying. I like being allies. This is great.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Ooh, shiny! Ah, let's go! Shiny, shiny on! Woohoo! Oh, pick up. Okay. Hey! 10 Primo Gems? You could have given me 20! What the heck? Rude. Kinda rude. Kinda silly. Can you guys hear my air? When I talk? Is it like... Hold on. Let me do something real quick. It just like super kicked in. No, you can't. Okay, good. I just heard the unit go blah. I'm like, what is it doing? Huh? Oh. It sounds what? Eerie. Does it? Does it sound eerie? You the punk, you punk. Stinker, stinky stink. Stink.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Well, it is her invention, and she did make those constraints and policies and everything else that follows.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Yes, she does do that. She seems to have a tendency to do that. Yeah, she really does, doesn't she? He was lucky.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes.
And that there is excellent conviction and determination, and I don't know, it's just admirable, you know? Good for him.
The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline.
Yeesh.
Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but...
But there is something there. Yes, he did actually challenge you, and did not give up until he passed out.
He has shown me how some things remain the same, even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryu Commission?
Who else is gonna take charge of it, though?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
Oh, hey, Blanket Box! Hello! How are you? The purple electro waifu for many people. I have come to a full 180, okay? All the way around. I like A. A herself is amazing. The Shogun? Not so much. The Shogun is her puppet, right? And it has protocols and constraints that it must adhere to. It has no emotions. Not really. Not truly. A herself even just confessed in a duel that she just did. She said if it was the Shogun, she would have decapitated this guy. Yeah. She would have, because I know that is what the Shogun has historically done. But A herself did not actually do any, like, serious damage to the person that she just had a duel with, whatsoever. She was just kind of testing how far he was willing to go and how long he was going to last, and his determination. A very respectable duel. The Shogun would have just took him out. Like, why leave him alive? This is a duel to the death. Goodbye. And oh, you're good. I'm glad you're good. Jojo is a bitch-ass punk. He's got guts, though.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Not only is it their mistake, but it's also yours. That is fair. I spent so much time on my Ganyu. Oh, how is your Ganyu build doing? I wish I had them, low-key. Babe, what are you doing? Hi. Oh, hold on. We got Kiki aggro. Hi, sweetie. You're right here. You're just in... What are you doing? What do you want from me, huh? Oh, big girl. Ooh, a fuzzy one. Kiki Hi, little meow. She was rubbing all over my legs, touched my chair, tried to look at me, said, wah. Ooh, what do you want from mommy, big girl? Ooh! Ooh, you're so sweet. Hi, Chad. 275? Crit damage? Yeah. Show us your build. Show us. You beat the Wua main new story? Kiski, what the heck? Did you read it all? UID 647. Okay, we gotta finish this segment first, and then we will look at it. Got it. Cat peta. Kiki peta. She's in my lap right now, so we got plenty of Kiki pets. Who's a good little meowing? You're just a little girl. Oh, pretty kitty. Hello? Hi, Miko. Hello? Oh, there you are.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
It was very enlightening.
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
She's gonna write about it. You tell Yoi Miko about various things that happened.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
Well, yeah?
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Only you would dare say that. I would not say it myself. Nope.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take?
It's good.
That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
Honestly, a huge character arc for her, you know?
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Family principles? Human heart?
Take a guess.
Both?
Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see Ei's less formal side.
It was refreshing. Very refreshing.
Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
I figure.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
She would never admit it.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
I'm an alien. You right? Hey, Act 1 complete. Woohoo! Round of applause! You know what that means? Dumpster Bunny, get in here! You crazy? Come steal my mats. Go have fun. Go wild.